Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, here it is. Let's go with the clickbait first. It is time to avoid buying a home in these 4 California cities. Yep, there it is. That's the clickbait first for you all. Why you should avoid buying a home in these 4 California cities. So we're going to start with Redding, right? According to bankingrates.com, Redding is crazy busy, crazy interesting market. Lots of things are happening, and all of the Zillow data they're sharing with us shows that prices could continue to rise as much as 7.3% in the residential real estate market. That's a top gainer according to bankingrates.com. Right? Then San Francisco hits the list, with San Fran being another city we shouldn't buy a home this year in, because San Francisco is just crazy, crazy expensive real estate right now. And it doesn't have any plans to decline at any point. Does that make sense? Don't buy it now, but it's going to not decline. Wait 2 more years when it costs more money. Okay, I'm sorry, I said that out loud. Okay, so let's talk about this. According to realtor.com, their properties have had since 2020 about a negative 5.2% decline, right? So guess what? It's not declining. Not at all. It's ranked number 6 of one of the most expensive places to live in the US. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And oh my goodness, Los Angeles, of course, Los Angeles hit the list, and it ranks second place, one of the most expensive places to live in the US. Well, of course it is. We're fantastic over here in LA. I am just saying. According to this data, according to their Zillow data, I'm going to give you more accurate data, but according to Zillow, it's $918,087 is what a house is, average median price over here in LA County, California, right? And in LA, we are 6th place on the list of 10 most expensive cities to own a home in 2024. And we have a super tight housing market. We're going to get into that. And who also made the list? San Diego. I was just there last week for our real estate conferences for 3 days. It was fantastic. Great information was shared with us. We will continue to bring it forward to you, but there is so much going on. And again, I can understand why San Diego hits the list, because it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And so guess what? They're expected to have a 13.1% average sales growth. Okay. And the amount of VA home loans that happen over there, crazy high too, which is fantastic and makes great sense for that area, right? And the Zillow price tag, what does Zillow say? Their average value there is 960,000, and they are up 7.1% over the past year as the highest value of cities mentioned on the list. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back up to the top, right? Because what did it say? It said, housing market 2024, avoid buying a home in these 4 California cities, because everything's just going to continue to rise. So it makes better sense to buy a house in 2 or 3 years. No, it'll just be more money. It only makes better sense if you're not financially prepared for it. That's just the reality of it. The reality of the market is you got to be ready to do it. Make it happen. So I'm going to dig deep into LA's LA County, LA City, LA, just the LA area. I'm going to go into their market trends and actually give you more accurate information, right? So, we are currently considered to be in a seller's market. Okay, the key details here per the MLS. This is direct hyper local information. You're going to say, Lori, what's the MLS? That is where all real estate goes. When you are a local realtor, you put all information into the MLS and it spits back all the properties that you see on realtor.com, Zillow, all those other sites, Redfin, all those sites feed off of our realtor information that we put in the MLS. Every once in a while, there's a random one out there that doesn't come from the MLS because someone said, I don't want to use a realtor. I don't understand what that means. But it happens, unfortunately, every once in a while. So, here are the key details of what is happening in Los Angeles, California. We are currently in a seller's market. You ask, what type of markets are there? Seller's market, balanced market, and a buyer's market. We are seller's market. Why are we seller's market? Because we only have 2.63% inventory. That's it. So 2.63 months worth of inventory. That's all we have. So when you have less than 6 months inventory on the market, you are in a seller's market. As soon as we hit 6 months, it is considered a balanced market. And when things balance out, well, it tends to lean one way or the other and becomes crazy. So we have yet to balance out. We are still in a seller's market. Our list to sold price is 99.9%. So what does that mean to you? You as the buyer or the seller. That means when you put your house on the market, you are likely to sell spot on for the price you listed it at, as long as you listen to your professional realtor and they knew what they were doing. What else do we have? Median days in real estate, median days on market, 24 days from start to finish to go under contract. And the median sales price is just over $1 million. It's actually 35K over $1 million, right? So what have we seen? What is going on with real estate? Okay. So here's a few things we're going to tell you with regards to it. Month supply of inventory. I just went over that. It currently stands for 2.63 months. So that means that we are still in a very competitive seller's market. What that means to you buyers is that you need to be ready to write an offer at list price or potentially above, because there just may not be another home available for you. And so 12 months change of months inventory. That shows us a decrease of 7.39%. That is a significant reduction in the months of inventory that's available. So what does that really mean in like regular words? It means that our market is tightening. It's getting restricted. It's like you're taking the air out of it and nothing's coming out. There's no inventory available. So what does that mean for you buyers? Well, that means that you're going to have increased competition. And what does that mean for you sellers? It means that you're probably going to sell for sure at your list price or above your list price. Now, you might give a credit here or there to compensate for our crazy high interest rates, which have fallen They have fallen. They're around 6% these days, and that is fantastic. I can 100% agree with that. I bought my first house at a 6% interest rate, right? It makes great sense. And guys, the interest rate is temporary. The home is forever. It's forever, or at least 5 to 7 years, according to the National Association of Realtors, right? So next we have the list to sold price percentage, which is at 99.9%. We talked about that. Typically, every house is selling at list price or more than asking, right? Just means sellers, again, priced right, you're going to sell for list price or a bit more. And median sold price, what does that mean, right? This is the middle point, the median, the middle of all the homes sold in that area. So it doesn't mean it's your price. It just means it's a correlation of the neighborhood of the homes that sold in that area. So in your language as a buyer or seller, it's kind of like a Zestimate. That's what it is, right? It's not your price. It is the median value of the neighborhood. Did I say it again? Do I need to say it again? I know. Okay. So when you look at all of this, you go, LA is still hopping, still moving, still selling. And again, let's go back to the clickbait. Don't buy in LA. It's too expensive and it's only going up. That makes sense. I know I said that again. How many times do I need to say it? Right? You need to buy a home. Should it make financial sense for you? You should buy a home this year because next year it's just going to be more money. That is the reality of it. Okay. I am just looking at the stats, looking at everything that's going on, like our median cost per square foot, $744 per square foot, right? The median living area for, okay, this is for condos in single families and condos in LA, right? We have the median living area square footage is 1,481 square feet. And the median price right now is $744. That's what it is. $744 per square foot. So you want to know what's going on? That's what's going on today in LA for the condos and the single families. Our median living area square footage, 1,706. And our price per square foot, $790, right? I know you all like price per square foot. It is not how we calculate your list price, just so you know. That is not how we calculate it. It is a very, very, very busy market. And homes will continue to go on the market and continue to sell for the next 120 days. So if you're ready to make that move, and I'll bet you are, because it just makes great sense to buy real estate, you need to go ahead and do it. And you may discover that LA is out of the price point. It's not going to work. It isn't going to happen. So you might have to go further out. So do you want a specific area? Do you want to see what the trends are looking like in a very specific area? Like, comment, let us know, send me an email. You can reach me at help at myrealestateresolve.com. Just send me the email. We'll get you the information. We'll answer your questions. It is a fantastic time to buy or sell. As the interest rates come down, it allows for you to have a little more buying power into a little bigger home. It will allow for you to succeed as long as your financial situation says you should buy a home. And you won't know that until you talk to your great realtor and your lender partner to figure out those details. Or even your financial or wealth advisor can help you move those details forward. It is and makes sense to buy real estate when you're financially prepared for it. We'd love to set up a buyer or seller consultation for you and explain just what that looks like. So if you need that help, make that appointment today. It makes great sense. It's a seller's market, not a buyer's market. Where is it a buyer's market? Well, tune in next week. We'll check it out and see if we can actually even find one for you.